So guys, today I'm going to discuss another important topic of B.Ed, which is universalizations of elementary educations. Right, guys? So what is universalizations of elementary education? Universalizations of elementary education means all the children in the world, they should get at least elementary education, right, from the age of 6 to 14, right guys? It is a provision, means school, yeah, any government schools facilitates educations to all the children from the age of 6 to 14. Okay, this is the
Yes,
meaning
sir.
of universalizations of elementary
Elementary
educations.
education.
Okay, and along with that, enrollment means every children between the age to 6 to 14 must be enrolled. Okay, and universalization of retention means a child who joins the primary school, he or she should remain there till he or she completes their primary education. Okay, actually, just some years back, in the year of 1993, actually I just want to tell you where the universalizations of elementary education UEE concept came. Right, in 1993, there was a educational summit, educational conference happened in Delhi in 1993. Okay, many ministers from different parts of the country came, participated. Okay, and the name of conference was E9. Okay guys, as you are looking the heading, meeting of education ministers of E9 countries. Okay guys,
Yes.
here E stands for education, 9 stands for name of 9 countries. Okay, what are the name of 9 countries? You can see.
Bangladesh, Brazil.
Bangladesh.
Yes, yes. Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So what are the 9 countries? Bangladesh, Brazil, China, Egypt, India, Indonesia, Mexico, Nigeria, and Pakistan. Okay, the education ministers of these all the 9 countries came India in Delhi, where education conference was going on. Actually, all they set a one motto, one agenda. The agenda was educations for all. Okay, why? Because these all 9 country represents the 70% world's populations. Okay, so what was their agenda? Their agenda to educations for all, right? Universalizations of education. That means every child in the world, he or she should get at least elementary education up to the age of 6 to 14. Okay, why 6? Because from 6 elementary education starts. Okay, before 6 kya hota hai? Matlab he or she has to go nursery, pre-nursery kind of, right guys? So from there, the concept of UEE, universalizations of elementary education, came, right? So now, there are 3 aspects of universalizations of elementary education. Number 1, universal access and enrollment, attendance and retention, and quality of education. Okay. So this is the responsibility of the country. They have to provide, they have to set up a school after every 1 kilometer. Okay, and when the school opens, there is a enrollment week is observed to ensure 100% enrollment of the all the eligible candidates, right guys? And second is attendance and retention. Many facilities like daily attendance, allowance, free traveling pass, free midday meal, was provided by the government in order to achieve the universal elementary education. And third is quality of education. They have to improve the infrastructural facilities. Okay, guys. Because guys, we are talking about 1993. 1993 से पहले क्या था? पहले क्या था? मतलब there was no facility of schools. Okay, if any of the person has to study in the school, he or she has to go at least 200 miles far away. Okay, and there was no building also, in fact. Okay, student has to study under a tree. तो ये these three things के ऊपर जितनी भी गवर्नमेंट्स हैं उनको काम करना था in order to achieve the universalizations of elementary education, right? Next, what are the importance of UEE, universalizations of education, elementary education? Number first, eradications of the poverty, matlab removing the poverty. Next, fostering economic progress. And third is managing the growth of populations and creating a clean and healthy environment. Right, guys? Yani ki 1993 तक all the governments have come to know that अगर उन्होंने पॉवर्टी को रिमूव करना है तो all the persons should be educated, है ना? At least they should get the elementary education. और इकोनॉमिक प्रोग्रेस को भी अगर बढ़ाना है, ओके, नेशन को डेवलप करना है, तो एटलीस्ट एवरी child, every citizen, they should get at least elementary education, okay, and managing growth of populations and creating a clean and healthy environment. Okay, this is the importance of universalizations of elementary educations. Okay, next we discuss about what are the approaches for UEE. Okay, यहाँ पर approaches का मतलब है कि कौन से steps, what are the steps taken by the government in order to achieve the universalizations of elementary education. Right, guys? You have come to know the concept of universalizations of elementary education. मतलब 6 से लेके 14 साल का जो बच्चा है उसको फ्री और कंपल्सरी एजुकेशन दी जाए. Okay, and importance, you have come to know the importance. Now we discuss about the what are the approaches, what are the steps taken by the government in order to achieve the universalizations of elementary educations. Okay, क्या क्या था? फर्स्ट है नेशनल पॉलिसी ऑन एजुकेशन 1968, फिर नेशनल पॉलिसी ऑफ एजुकेशन 86, डिस्ट्रिक्ट प्राइमरी एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम, सर्व शिक्षा अभियान, नेशनल प्रोग्राम फॉर एजुकेशन ऑफ गर्ल्स एलिमेंट्री लेवल, नेशनल प्रोग्राम ऑफ ए मिड डे मील्स इन स्कूल, कस्तूरबा गांधी बालिका विद्यालय, थर्स्ट फॉर फीमेल लिटरेसी. मतलब ये जितने भी हैं, these are the programs, these are the education policies which is studied by the governments, all the governments, 9 countries, participated in the educational conferences in order to achieve the universalizations of elementary education. Right, guys? This is the most important, and we discuss one after the other. Okay, what is a national policy on education? Actually, एक ना commission बैठा 1964-66 के अंदर. The name of a commission was Kothari Commissions. Okay, he recommended the government to introduce a national policy of education. Okay, तो तब 1968 में जो भी गवर्नमेंट थी इंडिया की, उस गवर्नमेंट ने introduce the national policy of education in 1968, keeping in view that. Okay, क्या था उसका एजेंडा? आप देखें, active efforts should be made for the early fulfillment of directive principle under Article 45 of Constitution, seeking to provide free and compulsory education for all the children up to the age of 14. Okay, here I want to clear that, guys. The meaning of a UEE means every child should get the educations up to the age of 6 to 14, and in fact it has become the law. Okay, under Article 45, under the constitutions of India, it says that there should be a free and compulsory education to all the children up to the age of 14. Okay, तो 1968 क्या कहती है कि भी जितने भी बच्चे हैं इंडिया के अंदर 6 से 14 साल तक के बच्चे हैं, उनको फ्री और कंपल्सरी एजुकेशन दी जाए, जो एलिमेंट्री एजुकेशन है. ओके, प्राइमरी एजुकेशन को समटाइम एलिमेंट्री एजुकेशन भी कह देते हैं. ओके, इंडिया में suitable program should be developed to reduce the prevailing wastage and stagnation in school and to ensure that every child who is enrolled in school successfully completes the prescribed course. मतलब ये भी स्कूल की और गवर्नमेंट की ही ड्यूटी है कि बच्चा अगर ड्रॉप आउट भी कर जाता है उसको दोबारा से एंट्री दी जाए, और जब तक वो एलिमेंट्री एजुकेशन को कंप्लीट नहीं कर लेता अपने कोर्स को, तब तक उसको इनरोलिंग करवानी है और फ्री एंड कंपल्सरी एजुकेशन देनी है. राइट, गाइस? तो एक तो ये अप्रोच थी in order to achieve the universalizations of elementary education, right? Next, after 12 years, new policy came, the name of a policy of National Policy of Education in 1986. और इसने new education policy emphasizes on, क्या क्या emphasizes दिया? Universal enrollment होनी चाहिए, significant improvement in the quality of education होनी चाहिए, systematic effort to provide non-formal education होना चाहिए, और implementing the Operation Blackboard. Okay. Actually, when the new policy, when the first policy 1968 came, so there are some improvement was observed, and after 12 years new education policy came with the new things. Okay, क्या क्या थी कि अगर कोई बच्चा ड्रॉप आउट्स भी हो जाता है तो then it is responsibility of the school, उसको there should be a provisions of re-enter into the school as in the first education policy. And the most important, implementing the Operation Blackboard. Operation Blackboard का meaning क्या है? इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि introductions of Blackboard. The meaning of Operation Blackboard is that there should be a provisions of infrastructural facilities. Means there should be a rooms, there should be a facility of drinking water, clean drinking water, there should be a facilities of toilets, there should be a facility of garden. So all the infrastructure facility should be provided in the school building. Okay, otherwise क्या था पहले 1986 से पहले जितने भी बच्चे पढ़ते थे तो they learn under a tree. Okay, so these things are observed by the National Policy of Education 1986 and they gave emphasized on these points. Okay, next क्या हुआ? डिस्ट्रिक्ट प्राइमरी एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम. अब जो नेशनल पॉलिसीज एजुकेशन थी, जो दो पॉलिसीज 1968 और 86, वो अच्छे से काम कर रही हैं या नहीं, राइट? वेदर दे आर वर्किंग ऑन और नॉट, उसको ऑब्जर्व करने के लिए in order to evaluate the national policy of education, one committee formed by the government, the name of committee is district primary education program. Okay, and these are some of the points which are given by the district primary education program. Number first, it is an effort to decentralized educational planning at the district level. Next, it is planned in such a way that it suits the educational needs and demand of the direct district concerned. And initially, district projects were prepared in 44 districts in 8 states, or gradually it was followed by 273 districts spreading over 18 states. Okay, मतलब कि डिस्ट्रिक्ट प्राइमरी एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम ने सबसे पहले ये बोला देयर शुड बी ए प्रोविजन ऑफ डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन. ओके, एजुकेशन शुड बी डिसेंट्रलाइज्ड. डिसेंट्रलाइज्ड का मीनिंग ये है कि भाई गिविंग द पावर एट द फ्रॉम बॉटम टू लोअर लेवल. ओके, अर्लियर क्या था 1980 or 86 तक, whenever if any of the school has to start, it was started by the government. Okay, there was no control of the state, there was no control of the local person. तो DPEP ने इस चीज को देखा, ऑब्जर्व किया और इन्होंने बोला देयर शुड बी ए डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन ऑफ एजुकेशन. ओके, और ये जो प्रोजेक्ट था स्टार्टिंग में 44 डिस्ट्रिक्ट में स्टार्ट किया गया, लेटर ऑन 273 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स में स्टार्ट किया गया, राइट? किस पर्पस के लिए? इन ऑर्डर टू अचीव यूनिवर्सलाइजेशंस ऑफ एलिमेंट्री एजुकेशन. एंड व्हाट इज ए यूईई? टू गिव द एजुकेशन to all the children in the country from the age of 6 to 14, right? Next था सर्व शिक्षा अभियान, right? You have listened the word, and being of a teacher you should know these all the terms. सर्व शिक्षा अभियान launched in November 2000. Okay, and the purpose of a सर्व शिक्षा अभियान was the aim of SSA was to provide the elementary education for all the children, to bridge the social, regional and gender gaps with the active participation of the community in the management of school, to realize the importance of early childhood care and education and looks at the 0 to 14 age of a continuum, and to inculcate value-based learning. This allows children an opportunity to work for each other's well-being rather than to permit mere selfish pursuit. Okay, I explain in a simple manner. the purpose of a SSA is to, number one is to, giving the educations to the child from 6 to 14, और फिर उसके बाद social, regional और gender gaps. Okay, gender we have already discussed na. Gender means it is a socially constructed term, है ना? So actually all the boys and girls, they should come to get the education from 6 to 14, because on that time what was the Indian mentality, to send the boy to the school, not girl to the school. Okay, so SSA came with this aim to bridge the social, regional and gender gaps. Okay, and to realize the importance of early childhood care and education. ये भी एक प्रोग्राम होता है जो नर्सरी, प्री नर्सरी वाले बच्चों को पढ़ाते हैं, ठीक है? अर्ली चाइल्डहुड केयर एंड एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम उसको बोलते हैं, राइट? और फिर उसके बाद क्या था, एजुकेशन जो है दैट शुड बी ए वैल्यू बेस्ड. किसने कहा? एसएसए ने कहा. कब कहा? नवंबर 2000 को, कि जो एजुकेशन है, कोर्स करिकुलम है, वो दैट शुड बी ए वैल्यू बेस्ड, सो दैट ईच पर्सन, एक्चुअली इलेक्ट्रिसिटी गॉन, ओके, यू आर लिसनिंग माय वॉइस ना?
Yes, sir.
यू आर लिसनिंग मी ना? ओके. तो एसएसए ने बोला कि जो एजुकेशन है, करिकुलम है, इट शुड बी वैल्यू बेस्ड, सो दैट चिल्ड्रन दे शुड बी able to work with each other, okay, instead of their selfish purpose. Okay, next, girls education, national program for education of girls at elementary level. Okay, means because on that time it has recognized that many parents, they are sending only boys to the schools, they are not giving the attentions towards the educations of the girl. So national program for एजुकेशन ऑफ गर्ल्स एट एलिमेंट्री स्टार्ट हुआ. तो इसमें उन्होंने दे हैव रिकॉग्नाइज्ड दैट कि भाई इतने ब्लॉक्स हैं, ठीक है, इतने डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं, उसका उन्होंने क्लस्टर बनाया, उसके अकॉर्डिंग उन्होंने ये सारा का सारा उसको स्टार्ट किया. तो इसका पर्पस भी क्या था इस प्रोग्राम का भी, कि भाई टू अचीव द लेवल ऑफ, टू गेट द लेवल ऑफ UEE, एंड एज वेल एज देयर वाज मोर फोकस ऑन द एजुकेशन for the girls, right guys? और लास्ट में नेशनल और भी कई थे, नेशनल प्रोग्राम ऑफ ए मिड डे मील स्टार्ट किया गया. किस पर्पस के लिए? इन ऑर्डर टू अचीव द यूनिवर्सलाइजेशन ऑफ ए एलिमेंट्री एजुकेशन, राइट गाइस? थैंक यू गाइस.